Do you ever have those days where it feels like you're surrounded by a million people and you don't have a single interaction with another person all day? Or is your day the flip side, where you're surrounded by a million people and you can't get a single thing done because of how many people you've interacted with through the day? I find that I personally tend to fall into the first category. Work with a nice group of people, and because everyone seems to get so wrapped up at times and you just forget. So you're not going crazy. It is a totally different time of day. Ta-da! The moon is out. From the last sentence, you just heard me speak. So I'd started that while I was putting on my gas to finish pumping and didn't realize how fast the pump was actually moving. So now I'm here to finish up what I was trying to say earlier, is mostly getting at the fact of I feel like I personally kind of sometimes go through my days and I just forget to make the effort to go just talk to somebody. But then on those days where I do make the effort, it can feel like nobody wants to take the time either. I feel like as a society we need to do better. Is in this era of technology, which is amazing and helping do amazing things, we're starting to lose that human connection. And for me, what did the personality test say? I'm an extroverting introvert. So I can have extrovert tendencies at times, which comes in helpful with my job. However, overall I'm an introvert, and so for me reaching out and someone is being really loud. For me reaching out and starting a conversation with someone is so taxing on me. Is if I have to go to a conference for a day and start conversations with a whole slew of people I don't know, I am totally wiped at the end of the day. And that is kind of applicable on my day-to-day basis as well. If I take the time to go talk to somebody, especially if it's not somebody I talk to on a regular basis, I get wiped because it's a lot of energy just to put yourself out there and talk to somebody new, and anybody can judge you on a quick snap decision no matter what you say, and just trying to take an interest in somebody else's life is, I think it's nice, because when people take an interest in my life, I appreciate it. So I've been trying to make an effort to make sure that I talk to at least one person a day that isn't my husband or my son, which some days goes really well and other days goes pretty poorly. Which today I can gladly say that I did talk to at least one person. Mind you, it was a whole 30-second conversation, but it was a conversation. But there's just those days where you don't feel like talking to anybody either, and I think that's okay too. So I had a day like that last week. There's certain things that happened the day before, is I just didn't want to talk to anybody. I was a little grumpy, and I think it's okay for us to not want to talk to people at times, but I think it is important to make the effort on those days where you might not necessarily want to have a conversation with somebody, just that way you know somebody else is out there thinking about you, and try to change that perspective of maybe how people view you, and try to be that one positive interaction in somebody's day. I guess if you've ever wondered the name of my channel, that is my inspiration for it. I try to make sure I'm as positive as possible, even on those days where I don't feel so positive and happy. And my philosophy is a simple smile could change somebody's day. They could be having the worst day in the world, And you might smile at them, and that might be the single positive interaction they have all day. I know a few years, more than a few years now, but when my sister was really sick, there were some days where it just felt so bleak and grim, and just having somebody at the hospital that would just smile at you when you were passing seriously was just the only positive interaction that you had that day, or positive news that you had that day. And you just don't know the impact you can have on somebody. So be that random smile, make somebody's day happy, or maybe not even happy, just be that positive force in somebody's day. Or heck, be the positive force in your own day. You can smile at yourself randomly in the mirror, and it could lift your spirits. Sometimes you gotta fake it so you make it, and I think a smile's an easy way to do it.